Yeah, no, you see, we're getting good at this, aren't we?
Yeah,
Everybody,
we're figuring
welcome
it
back. It is Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Well, we're recording this on Sunday.
Where your mom's at?
Yeah, where your mom's at?
Where your
Joe
mom's
Mama,
at?
some of the best Joe Mama jokes. See, I didn't prep. We never prep for the show. We just show up and we hit the record button because it's that simple. Really, it is, huh?
Well,
oh come on.
If
bro.
we want to be like a top tier podcast,
you were supposed to go along with it. You were
well,
supposed
then
to say
yes,
yes.
it is
literally
that
just
fucking
show up
simple.
and press the button. We have
But
some of the
then
most sophisticated equipment
Mm.
in this place.
To this
that
day,
all we have to do is walk in, and there's an artificial intelligence that just takes care of everything else for us, and we just press a simple button. Boom.
yeah, we set it on our Cyberlink before anything.
Cyberlink, yeah, our
You know
Neuralink,
this.
yeah. Happy Mother's Day,
Neuralink.
everybody. Well, you guys will be watching this on Wednesday. I know it's already late. Doesn't fucking matter. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers,
To all the mothers, thank you
the
for
ones in prison,
raising us
the ones
as
that
best
beat their
as you
kids,
could. You
the
know,
ones that accidentally murdered them.
Casey Anthony.
I saw that meme. Someone made a meme. I don't even know this reference like that.
That's not a reference. I'm just like
Casey
I'm going
Anthony.
off.
What?
Yeah, Casey
What?
Anthony
Oh, okay. You
murdered
got
her
me.
kids. What about the other dude from I think he was from Ohio.
Ohio.
Do you know? Yeah, he was like Chris Mullins maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Chris Mullins maybe. Anyways, he fucking said that his wife and his kids left
Mhm.
and he murdered them in his house.
What the?
And then he created this like whole story.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
There was like a whole documentary.
There was
on
a
it.
whole
Yeah,
documentary
whole
on
thing.
it.
Oh right, yeah.
And then
yeah.
it was a big ass court case.
It
too.
was a big ass court case.
Yeah.
That went dark real fast. Yeah.
Well, happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah. Saturday was last night,
Saturday was last night. Yeah.
and that shit was live. Elon Musk was on
Sunday.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch it live. I watched the skits on YouTube.
Okay.
I know you didn't watch it because I asked if you did on the way here,
Yeah.
and you're like, no, I don't believe in SNL.
Yeah.
Or
SNL is not my type of humor.
And you don't like Elon Musk either, so
I don't like Pete. What's his name?
Pete Davidson?
Wentz. Pete Davidson.
You
There
don't
you
like
go.
him?
Pete Wentz too. You know.
I don't know who that is.
No, he was the fucking dude who had the emo haircut growing up. He was like
Emo
every woman's like fucking Pete Wentz. He was just a lead singer of a band.
Man, people out there might get
It's a
the
white
reference.
people
I don't
thing.
know. I
You
don't
know
get
it. If you're white, you
I
know
don't
what I'm
know.
talking about.
I fucking okay. Look, everybody was going crazy. Elon Musk was going to be on Saturday Night Live, right?
Yeah.
People were mad because he's a rich guy who's on Saturday Night Live
Right.
talking about sending people to the moon.
Yeah, I
mean,
was
to
going to say,
Mars.
did he talk about Doge on
He did.
SNL? He did. Okay,
He did.
good.
I'm glad that you didn't see it, so you can ask me. Right?
Yeah.
So the audience, but people will be like, yeah. So he talked about Dogecoin, the
Mm.
dog coin.
Mm.
I saw his monologue. He says he has Asperger's. Do you know what that is?
I do know what Asperger
What is Asperger's?
It's damn, what is it? Hold on, I know it.
You
I
can
actually
Google
know
it
it.
if you want.
No, I don't even need to Google it.
I would.
Well,
Cause
all right, yeah, go ahead.
uh-huh.
It's I know what it is. I actually do know what it is.
You know what it is?
I know the medical.
Okay. It says right
of
here.
it and everything. Yeah, I just can't think of it.
It says
I'm a nursing student, so cut me some fucking slack.
Yeah.
All right, I got a lot in this
Don't lie to
brain.
them. A developmental disorder affecting ability to effectively socialize and communicate. Asperger's
There you
syndrome is
go.
a condition on the autism spectrum with generally higher functioning people. With
Mhm.
this condition, may be socially awkward and have an all-absorbing interest in specific topics. Communication, training, behavioral therapy can help people with this syndrome learn how to socialize
What
more.
is
What?
what?
Communication training and behavioral therapy can help people with the syndrome
Okay.
learn to socialize more successfully.
Yeah.
This-
How'd you
How did I do it?
learn? Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. This is fucking stupid because I'm just a fucking nerd, bro. That's all it is. I'm just a fucking nerd. Because Elon Musk is a nerd too. People. they're
No,
just making-
Elon Musk is for show on the spectrum.
Yeah. I mean,
Have you ever met
bro,
someone
who
on the
invented
spectrum?
the spectrum, dog? The spectrum is a socially constructed thing, bro. Sorry.
So
my
is
bad, I'm going
race.
off. Just tell me
There's
what were
so
you gonna
many
say?
things.
What were you gonna say? I cut you off. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just going to say, like, have you ever met someone on the spectrum?
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not smart.
Well,
Spectrum. People who are on the spectrum are smart.
yeah, and I decided to get, and they have the worst internet too, so it doesn't fucking matter to me.
They're fucking building internet out here. That's what they're doing.
Dude, this Asperger thing seems like an excuse to just call yourself a nerd. Like if you're really interested in something and you just want to go do something, go do
No.
it. Like what's her face? What's her face? I
don't know.
The other one.
Halsey?
No, what's her name? The one who's like a super advocate for social climate justice.
Ocasio-Cortez.
Oh God, no.
Was that? Is that
How do
her
you not
name?
know her? Okay, Greta Thunberg. Is that her name?
I know the name.
Oh
I,
God.
I know the
Doesn't
name.
fucking-
Like I put a face to the name,
The one who has Asperger's.
but I
She
don't
has
know what the fuck
Asperger's.
she
She has
advocates for.
Asperger's.
So
The one who did the trip across the ocean. She did a trip across.
what the fuck is this guy talking about?
What's her name? Greta. Her name is Greta. Greta Thunberg. Is that her name?
Greta Thunberg would be her name. Yeah.
This is her. Look, the Swedish
no.
activist.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I know the name. I know the face. I just don't know who she is.
Who the fuck are you?
Why would I know who that is?
Okay. Basically, she's saying she has Asperger's. She says.
You like shit like that. I don't like shit like that.
No, you just. How are you on Twitter and not know about anything going on?
Because I don't go into the fucking. I don't go into the goddamn trending category.
Oh,
I look at my feed and
See,
I
that's
go
the
off
problem.
of my feed.
Like this, I forgot to mention this last episode about using Twitter. Don't follow your friends. Stop it. Don't follow your friends. What's the point of following your friends?
That's actually kind of fair. No, that's fair. Yeah. It doesn't expand your mind beyond what you already know.
Maybe try exploring outside of your circle of friends. You might realize that some of the people you kick it with are like have Asperger's,
like me,
or some shit like that. Anyways, so yeah, the Elon Musk skit was great. The one he did, this Chad one, where it's this meme where there's basically a Chad in the meme culture. It's basically you're like a dude. You're the dude. You're a man. You have a beard. You have a hair. You're the.
Well,
Chad.
I don't have hair, but
you have to be bulky.
Yeah.
You're strong, and no matter what gets thrown at you,
I'm getting there. Look at this shit.
Whatever gets thrown at you, you take it like a Chad.
There
right?
it is.
Chad is a new word for man, right? It's just that's what it is. Chad.
Didn't Chad? I mean, it originated as. Or my understanding, it's that meme where like the troll face guy, he's like got that whole constructed face. He looks like the handsome Squidward, basically. Isn't that the original?
He's actually
Chad
a real
meme?
person. Yeah, that's exactly that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's exactly that. That's where it all revolves around that same person.
Yeah.
That chiseled chin, that fucking I'll take your bitch type of chin.
Right.
You know.
I have that.
You do got that, bro.
I do have that.
You do gotta take your bitch kind of look.
I posted a picture on Reddit the other day.
On Reddit? Oh.
On Reddit, yeah. I put it in Reddit bold. You can actually look this up if you think I'm lying. You'll find me there. Anyways, so I posted it in Reddit bold, right? And people were like, your fucking jawline is very Chad. And I was like, the fuck is this shit?
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
I hate these people.
Dude, I love internet culture, bro. Memes. It's the future. You know, this fool was making fun of... They made fun of Gen Z, right?
Okay.
Do you know who... Have you heard
Yeah,
of,
what is Gen Z?
Gen Z is basically anyone born in the 2000s.
You're Gen Z.
Hell no.
You act like
You see
it.
how I said that? I got offended for a second. As if, what the fuck?
You act like
I lost it just for a second. God damn it.
So it's bad to be part of Gen Z. So if you're
It's
Gen Z watching
there-
this, then that means you're more
Look,
mature
Gen Z
than the
will be
rest of
weakest
yours.
generation to ever grow up in the history of,
Damn.
in my opinion, because they don't have to question where their food comes from. They don't have to question where their entertainment comes from. They don't have to question anything, and they'll live a comfortable life.
Because of crypto.
Don't get me fucking started. Where are we? Look, Elon Musk skits.
Yeah.
They did the Gen Z hospital thing.
Yeah.
Right? They did a
yeah.
Gen Z hospital. Have you heard of that?
No.
It's a fucking YouTube show where it's literally Gen Z, young people in their like early to, I mean, they're like 18 to 24.
Okay, so it's like World War I in a hospital.
No, it's like 16 to 24. 16 to 20. It's
so
just,
World War I.
No, Gen Z? What do you mean?
Yeah, World War I in a hospital. They were just taking people and they're like, you're a fucking medic, you're a medic, you're a medic, you're a medic.
No. It's kind of like a satire, I think, like a really bad acted satire. I think they understand what they're doing because it's just like trash-y writing. I mean, it's not good, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Because it's made by Gen Zs, for Gen Zs. And Elon Musk played
so
the
you watched it, is what it sounds like.
They were using, they were quotes. They did this whole thing where I talk, where they're like, it's lit, no cap.
Oh, God.
They did the whole,
That's where you originated from? It makes sense now.
They were doing the whole thing.
He's about to start using the sheesh with the forearm.
The forearm? What is that one?
You haven't seen that yet?
No.
Oh, fuck. All right, look. I'm about to look terrible doing this.
No, but speak.
Yeah, it's like, sheesh. And you like You like bite your lip and shit. It's ugly as fuck.
Is that a heroin reference?
It might be a heroin.
What
No,
the
I
fuck
honestly,
is
I
that?
deadass, I thought that shit as soon as I first saw it.
What the fuck?
I was like, that is like the weirdest shit. Like, only time I see people look at their forearms like that is either
And bite their
heroin
lip?
or like someone who like works out a lot and has their veins pop out. Like, you know how like
right.
women are super
Right.
into that?
Yeah, like, or there's something aesthetic about having your veins pop out.
Yeah,
like a
you-
fucking Chad.
Look at my
You
fucking,
fucking
look
Chad.
at my
I'll
fucking
fucking
Chad right
squeeze
there.
you, bro, with my fucking Chad veins. And then they did another skit where they were in court.
Uh-huh.
And he was basically defending. They were dressed up as Mario characters,
Yeah.
and Luigi was making the case that Wario, right, the big
Wario, yeah.
Wario, killed his brother.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then
I could actually
and then
see that.
Luigi was
Wario's
like-
kind of evil.
And then Luigi was like, "Nah, I didn't want to say the truth, but Wario was sleeping with Peach."
Oof.
And then Peach was like, "What the fuck?" And then turns out Luigi was actually also smashing Peach, and he sent her a dick pic. That shit was hilarious,
What
bro.
the fuck?
I mean, this was the skit, right? This was the skit because they were in court. The skit turned into an anti-defamation Italian commercial. It was hilarious. Pete Davidson comes on as Governor Cuomo. I hope you guys are familiar with him because we've talked about him on the podcast.
Yeah.
Governor Cuomo from New York, the guy
Yeah.
who killed all those people from the nursing homes and stuff.
Gang shit.
Yeah, gang shit.
Genocide.
Yeah, genocide.
Gang.
That's the new gang shit, dog. Committing genocide, bro. You got Yemen, you got Saudi Arabia, bro. That's some gang shit, dog. Okay.
Fuck. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh wait, hey, free game
Wait,
real
what?
quick. If you ever play Mario Party, use Peach. She has one of the best dices in the game.
She's a doorknob.
Free game.
She's a doorknob.
She's a doorknob.
She's a doorknob.
Why? Because she's always getting kidnapped
Nah,
by
'cause
fucking Bowser.
nah, she's a doorknob because everyone gets a turn.
Oof.
I didn't make that up. That's a future reference.
Future. No. What is it? What is it?
Yeah, he's a misogyny king, right?
Tribulations. He has an actual
King shit,
like
yeah.
Fucking a following that
On some
be
king
put
shit.
in.
On some Chad shit.
Yeah, on some straight Chad shit.
Like if I said yes, king, go off. They were using that kind of language. That was that skit. And then fucking, I don't know why they didn't take a jab at Dr. Fauci because he's also a small Italian person.
yeah.
And he definitely needed some jabs.
Well, why did Fauci need some jobs?
Because he's this small Italian person who's telling us what to do.
Yeah. They could have made like a Napoleon reference or something.
Right, 'cause
they
he's like-
there lost a comedy.
Yeah, he's the
right
guy
there,
in the
yeah.
back. Literally, because Napoleon basically sat behind in all the battles. Like,
Yeah.
that's the only reason he survived.
Literally.
And then one of the funnier skits, I think my favorite was Chad on Mars. That one was fucking hilarious. Elon Musk comes in playing as himself,
Yeah.
and he's at mission control. There are people on Mars, but they're about to die because they're running out of oxygen.
Right.
And they need one person to go out to the O2 tanks and activate them for everyone to survive. But if you walk out there, you're not coming back.
Okay, that's fair.
And then Elon Musk is like, we're going to need Chad. And then he's like, and then he literally, because of the meme,
so who plays the Chad?
Pete Davidson.
Of course.
So
Pete
the
Davidson.
meme is that the Chad memes, Chads only say one word.
Yeah.
So like if a soy boy refers to someone who is like
Me. I'm a soy boy.
doesn't have sex, has no friends, only
Yeah.
has friends online but never actually meets up with them, and like chronically masturbates.
When I was in 8th grade, I was a soy boy.
Yeah.
I did not have any friends.
That's
And I played a lot of video
you had
games.
Asperger's. It's because you had Asperger's.
Might have been.
It might have been. We might have Asperger's.
If I don't have
Is there a
Asperger's, because
at-home kit
Asperger's
test
is
that you could do?
intelligence, right? Like it's a higher
Yeah.
level of intelligence.
But you have to like be super focused on one thing.
So I'm gonna take a fucking word from, because I was watching Gordon Ramsay's
Mhm.
Kitchen Nightmares yesterday,
Mhm.
and this guy's like, I have unduck and unbeef. It's like basically like fake duck, fake beef.
Oh God,
I have
that's funny. That's a meme.
Asperger's right there, straight up.
You know how you can say can't,
Yeah.
and people just add the N apostrophe T at everything, like
Mm.
nopent.
Like what?
Say no,
No.
nope. That's better than no,
Mm.
and then nope, and then you would say nopent
Nopend.
because nope and like can't.
Nopent.
Yeah, because you're like that's better. That's more sophisticated.
That's
That's the
why
meme?
we have couldn't.
Exactly. Right. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked again. Chad meme. He basically just says one word. You're learning about memes today, guys. It's
That's our episode
there
today.
are modern hieroglyphics.
Yes, I can
So
I can
he
actually
goes
see
on,
that.
so it's funny because Miley Cyrus was also, I guess, the musical star for Saturday Night Live.
Is she hot again or what?
Hot?
Yeah, is she hot again?
You know what? I think she's always been hot. I think
Even through her wrecking ball phase?
okay, you're saying hot, but I think she was always cool. Like I think she was chill. Like I remember watching Hannah Montana, and like
Well,
I didn't
yeah,
have like a
yeah,
crush
yeah.
on her like I had on other stars. Like I had, what's Ariana Grande's old co-star, the one they used to do on Cat or whatever. What's her name? Samantha something. Sam.
I don't know.
Something.
See, this
It's
is
the
why
blonde
you're
hair.
this is why
Look,
you're Gen Z, because I don't know what the fuck
'cause
show you're
you didn't have
talking
a childhood.
about.
Because you didn't have a childhood.
I
You didn't have a
definitely had a
childhood. You didn't have a
childhood.
childhood. You didn't have a childhood. Okay.
No, I was in love
Yeah.
with the fucking well, with the chick from Degrassi.
The chick from Degrassi. I
Yeah.
didn't watch Degrassi. I'll be honest.
You see, fucking Gen Z right
Gen
here.
Z. Degrassi. More like
Degrassi is not
assy.
Gen Z, bitch.
No,
Drake,
I don't know.
Drake was on
Honest-
Degrassi.
He was. I only know because I went back and saw. Well, when he got shot, right? He got shot in the
Yeah,
back.
he got shot.
Look, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch.
It was a good build up to him getting shot. I ain't gonna lie.
You know why I didn't watch it? Because it was like a high school show, right?
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
I wasn't. My mind wasn't there yet. Like,
I
it
had
seems
older
stupid.
siblings and they were watching it,
uh-huh.
so I watched that. I watched the OC as
No,
well.
you see, I didn't watch that trash.
That one, no, the OC is like that show was pretty good. I'd go back and watch it again. I
yeah,
ain't
there
gonna
were
lie.
some good CW shows growing up. I was like, damn.
So you didn't watch that trash, but you watched Jersey Shore, which is actually
okay,
trash.
wait. I was already
That's
in high
wild.
school, and that shit was like low key. Like, that was that shit where it was like, damn, like where my idea of reality TV and like who people are in real life
Yeah.
was still skewed. So
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
realize that they were sometimes just being characters, right?
Okay, that's fair.
So that was the fun part because I was naive to it. That's why I liked it so much. I was fucking naive, and now that like I watch, and I can't watch reality TV now because it's not.
It's just not the same.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
People are too smart now.
Yeah, well, because you realize that shit can really affect your life.
And
like,
it's-
look
wait.
at Snooki. Every time she goes out,
Mhm.
people are probably like, meatball.
Meatball.
Like, they be talking shit to her, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Where the cabs at?
Exactly. Grenade.
Grenade.
Yeah, there was a lot of good catchphrases from Jersey Shore.
Yeah, so many things, but they fell off hard.
Well,
Really
did
didn't
they though?
pivot.
Because they had
No.
they have a after
I
Jersey
know, they have
Shore
a
as
vacation
adults or
home.
whatever. Yeah,
No, it's not even fun anymore.
I haven't watched
Like,
it.
can you imagine asking Gen Z, like, hey, do you guys watch Jersey Shore?
Yeah, they wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know what the fuck
I'll tell
is
you.
up.
I'll tell you what would do it though.
But,
If you made a TikTok,
mm-hmm.
right,
Mhm.
and it went viral, and it was
Okay.
like shows you need to watch,
Oh, one of those.
the Gen Zs would follow that.
I know, it's because
They would
love
follow
kind
it
of
like
stuff.
that,
They
bro.
love
They're
that kind of stuff.
they're all followers. They're not leaders.
Why?
Because bro, they see these like the 1%, right? The 1% that made it in the Gen Z environment is like a YouTube star or like a TikTok star,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, I want to be that, so I got to think like that. So they would literally watch Jersey Shore if you told them to. I don't know specifically
No,
you,
I think
but
so. No, I know what you mean. Like they take on this imitation thing, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, look at fucking what's his face, the dude that's gonna fight Mayweather.
Oh yeah, Logan and Jake. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are actually the product of a CIA psyop where they had young
Oh
children.
shit! Hold up, I'm
where they-
intrigued.
where they
What?
had young children like us,
Uh-huh.
right? Listen and be influenced by all this music and shit, and like basically, look at Tekashi 6ix9ine, failed experiment. It actually worked out really well. They had them all tatted up and everything. Basically, all the music influenced them.
Yeah.
I know I went
Where
sideways.
can I look up the information on this CIA operation?
WikiLeaks.
WikiLeaks.
Yes, WikiLeaks. Shout out to my favorite reporter. What's his name?
Zeitgeist. I don't know.
Julian Assange.
Julian Assange.
Julian
There it
Assange.
is.
And then they did another skit where Elon fucking.
Could Elon be an experiment?
I honestly believe he's from the future.
Yeah.
I honestly
Yeah, I
believe that.
could actually
And
see
you know
that.
what? He
I'm
plays
not
a
even
really
gonna
good
lie.
human.
I mean,
Asperger's is a good
neither
excuse.
does Adam Silver.
There's a couple people who like throw me off. I'm like, you're human, but maybe there's something else
Barack
there.
didn't look human. Some people say Barack's a lizard man.
You know what? I have a theory about that, but I don't want to get into it. Like an actual grounded theory on like why
okay.
people think it's lizards, and I think it has nothing to do with the idea that there are lizard people. I
Yeah.
think it has something to do with our innate sense of having a fear of reptiles. Who was the first reptile to tempt us?
I don't know.
The snake from Adam and Eve.
Mm.
Exactly.
Big brain shit
Big
right
brain,
there.
big brain, bro. Big brain shit. Chad shit. Like I've transcended shit. Okay.
God damn.
Yeah, no. I mean, no.
He's a menace to
I'm
society.
telling you, man. King, speak your word, bro. King.
Speak my words.
Speak
King.
your words, King.
So the skits were good.
The skits were Look, they were what they were. SNL is still trash in my opinion. I don't like them anymore.
What the fuck? Okay, wait.
I used to watch them growing up. I did.
So you think SNL is trash?
Yeah.
But you watch it every week.
I don't.
So why'd you watch this one?
Because
Elon was
Musk.
going to be on it?
Yes.
Because you're for the crypto, huh?
He has nothing to do for the dog thing. There was a bunch of people who were caught up in the hype.
He did enough for the Dodge.
People look.
But so did a lot of other celebrities. But he's the one who really.
Taking this too literally.
That motherfucker said to the moon, and they said say less. That's ascending to the moon, by the way. That sounds more like a bomb going off. But yeah. What the fuck would a rocket sound like? Right? Yeah. To the moon. There it is.
See, the thing is, like, people are too caught up on it.
Well, I think we all are.
It's just because, look,
why wouldn't you be?
Are not used to rich, or maybe we are, just rich people doing whatever the fuck they want. Elon Musk is a dude who is relatable in the sense that, well, is he related? I sound stupid.
Yeah, he's not. You just said he's from the future.
Right.
Am I from the future, bitch? No.
Well,
that's not relatable.
Anybody watching this is the youngest you'll ever be if you think about it.
Oof.
Okay.
Bars.
It was cool. I didn't watch the musical acts. I was just curious. He did everything, all the memes. People, the biggest joke of the night was, what is Dogecoin?
Yeah.
What is it?
Virtual currency.
Right. And it's about as real as $1. That was the joke.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much, yeah. Actually, my brother and I had a conversation about this morning, and what he said made a lot of sense. And he was like, it's literally just the fact that the same way that, if we were cavemen at one point, whatever you believe, whatever, right? That someone was like, yo, I'll give you this rock for that. And it just became currency.
Right.
And that's how we evolve.
Yeah. Just everybody, please go back and check out our previous episode. We had a really nice, I went back and watched it.
Yeah.
And like, I know not a lot at all about cryptocurrency. I just know, I would say I barely know the basics. Barely.
Yeah, you're not a financial advisor.
Yeah, and I'm not a financial advisor either. So I went back and watched it, and I'm like, man, I think this is a nice place for people to listen and like maybe just kind of like spark their interest in like what it means to download one of these apps. Coinbase, Gemini, Crypto.com. Like those are just the three major ones.
There's a lot.
Webull, eToro. Yeah, there's a bunch of other ones. But again, like it's one of those things you just have to be careful because there are people who are genuinely naive about what they're doing.
Right.
And are just buying and sell. You see, like, I don't want to talk about it.
They're trading without.
It's a gamble. You're gambling.
Yeah, you're literally gambling.
You can't. There's no evidence. There's no evidence to suggest that you can look into the future and like predict that the coin, maybe Dogecoin. Look, Dogecoin, I think will hit $1. But if I said it'll hit $1, okay. But then you ask me, give me a timetable. I'm like, okay, I don't know, a year.
You'd be they're saying within the next 3 months.
No, I don't think so. I
think it'll boom to 76.
Yeah.
I don't even think it'll go up to $1. Mm-hmm. Like I think it'll boom to 76, 80 around there, and I think it's going to fall again. And I think in another 6 months it'll boom again. I'm not saying it's going to fall now.
No, it's funny because do you hear what you just said?
Yeah, I'm predicting the future.
No, I know, but it's funny but the way you said it, I was listening to you, and the whole time I'm like, this is so funny, Nick, because you're like saying, yeah, it's going to go down.
Yeah, I am a financial advisor.
And then
I'm not.
And then it's going to go down, and then it's going to go up. And it's like, okay, it might go to $1 in like 10 years.
It's not going to $1.
No, it will.
It will not make it to $1. I will tell you why it won't make it to $1.
Why?
Because the moment it hits 80 to 90 cents, the people that bought 1,000 shares or whatever the fuck, they are going to sell that so fast. They're not even going to think about $1. It's just going to fall. I promise you, it's not.
Yeah,
if it hits $1, I don't know. I was gonna say some wild shit like I'll get a tattoo or some shit like
of a dog coin.
Maybe.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe. Well, because I'm not invested in dog. I'll get a tattoo of a dog like the logo, like
the Shiba Inu.
Yeah. If it hits $1, and I stick to my word, you will literally see it.
It's not a question of if, it's when. It's when.
Mm.
I mean, fucking A, man.
If it hits $1, then it can raise to 5, but it won't hit $1.
I don't think it'll hit $1 or $5 anytime soon.
Yeah.
I think it will.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of when. There's a lot going on in terms of like institutions that run our banking systems, right? That dictate the rules of the deal.
Okay,
When you go
that's
open a
fair.
bank account, what are the terms of the deal for opening a checkings account?
Social Security.
What do you mean?
You need your Social Security card.
Yeah, you need to identify yourself.
You need a security deposit to put down
Okay.
in case it fucking goes through. I don't remember what the rest is.
And who made these terms?
We did.
Who's we?
The legislators.
But that's not we. That's them.
They're people at the end of the day.
But
they have a lot more power than we
because
as
they made the rules
civilians
of the services, right? For the bank, for us to go to them and say, "Hey, can I give you $100 and you keep it in an account for me, please?"
Right.
They're like, "Okay, but you have to agree that once you deposit the money,
we have all say over the money at that point."
Essentially, like then there's the FDIC, right? That that insures your money up to $250,000. I could be wrong about that, but there's something there.
They reserve it to something.
And then anything after that, what happens?
You're shit out of luck.
Why?
Because we don't have, from my understanding, right? We're so in debt with other places that we don't even have the capital to reassure you everything that you lose.
Okay, and
then people are like, okay, but you can just make money, right? Like that's what we do. We literally put paper, we print it. Boom.
Yeah, we print it. Yeah.
Right.
Well, they do. The Federal Reserve does, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. So to me, I never understood that because I'm like, we can just make money. How the fuck are we in debt?
Okay. Obviously, I'm not a fucking economist to understand properly, but I see the question you're asking is a real good one because how do we pay for things, right?
Right.
And like the dollar is very powerful.
Yeah.
The banking systems tell us that their books are balanced, right? That's what they tell us.
But yeah, that's what they tell us.
But what is it that we really want? We want
houses.
No, we want we want fidelity. We want clarity. We want to know what is going on behind these terms of the deal.
Do you though?
Why not?
Because I think it's the same way that
why do you not have a choice over your own assets, your money, your data?
Yeah. So I understand what
you're
you're saying, but I think if people really knew what goes on behind scenes the same way that, I mean, this might be a jump, but right, like imagine if we confirmed, right, not from like an ex-CIA agent or like government or whatever, right, like if we were literally able to see like aliens walking amongst us or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, would you really want to know that?
Well, why not?
Because that's fucking terrifying.
Why is it terrifying if they're already living among us?
Because then you'd be like, yo, I'm not even of the superior race.
Okay. I don't know about that.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Also, if you haven't seen Invincible, fucking watch it. It's amazing. It's basically the same concept.
The Amazon original series, yeah.
Yes.
It's based on a really good comic book by Robert Kirkman. I do recommend it as well. I'm surprised nobody's talking about it. It's a really good show.
It is.
Look, again, why don't they just print more money? Well, because if they do, then the dollar it drops in value. You're going to need more money. You're going to need more dollars for the same amount. If you could download all the information that you've ever put out on the internet, why don't we have that option?
Because there are so many things on the internet that honestly should not be seen. Like, you would be able to sway someone's mind with ease. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally how we were taught. When you look, what did we talk about the other day? Was it you?
About?
I'm sure I was talking with you. When we were talking about how history has so much more to it than what we're taught in books, clearly.
Was I the one bringing up Stalin and Mao?
Yeah, exactly. The book.
Yeah.
The something about the Gulag.
The Gulag Archipelago.
The Gulag Archipelago.
Alexander Dostoevsky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my point, right? Like, imagine if you knew that actual information,
Mm-hmm.
your view would be so different than what it is. And there's nothing wrong with
thought.
that,
Uh-huh.
but if everyone had the same level of intelligence, then it would be bad. It would. Like, then there would be no system in place.
You know what's funny?
That's how I like to look
Okay,
at it,
you
at
know what?
least. That's why I don't mind being dumb. Like, honestly.
I love it. I love it. The stupidity of the Cold War made us smarter. The genius of the smartphone made us dumber. A bit odd.
I could see that.
There's a lot we don't know about our own history.
Yeah.
And again, like, that's why I say Gen Z is the weakest generation ever. Fucking
Because they're only following. Why?
Because
Why
they
do you
don't
think
know,
that?
They don't understand. Maybe I'm overestimating their
Okay.
where they are on the spectrum. but but like really
man.
all of it is like, in my opinion, like, we really should be studying these things because it teaches you the duality of man, like the idea that the line between good and evil runs down every person's heart,
Yeah.
and the things that you can be pushed to do if you think you could never do something, you'd be surprised at what you are capable of, right?
Yeah.
That's the
I
idea.
mean, I know you're referring to the
book.
Gulag Archipelago,
Mhm.
but also that is literally what David Goggins preaches.
That's what's up.
He says it. You know, David
I'm
Goggins
I'm
is.
familiar with him, but
yeah.
I don't watch his media.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't really either. I just kind of watch like motivational
Mhm.
speeches that he gives.
Yeah,
But that's what he
tells you to
says. He's like,
tells
you
not
know,
to be a bitch, right? Like,
when
to wake
you,
up,
yeah, don't be a bitch.
Don't be a bitch. Yeah.
But also, when you push yourself beyond your limits, you will
Mhm.
realize the actual person that you are capable of being,
Mm-hmm.
right? And when he says that, he's like, I think he had to run like 100 miles in a day or
He
some shit
forces
like
himself
that.
to do this shit. He did one recently in
He
Vegas.
did. He
Yeah.
forces himself to do it, but that's the beauty of the mind, is that you can force yourself the same way that there's there's codes,
Go
right?
off, King.
There's
Go
fucking
off, King.
codes.
Go off, King. Say your piece.
Say
son.
my shit. All right,
Say
yeah.
your
So
shit, King.
you can literally, right? How people are like, manifest this, manifest that, whatever, right? Like, you could train your mind to believe that you are progressing in life, and in conclusion, you will progress in life.
Mhm.
The same way that when you sent me the video with the TikTok codes, like the money, and I was like, I'm gonna get that shit tatted on my fucking
That shit was hilarious.
on my body. But see, the crazy shit is, right, is that these codes might be real. Like, if we're in a simulation, those codes are for show real.
Let's say for a fact, I'll
Yeah.
entertain you for a bit.
Yeah,
So
let me hear it.
If for some whatever reason we live in a simulation, fucking Elon made a joke about this during his monologue.
See, he made a joke, but how is he
I
really
know,
joking
right?
though?
He
I
was
don't
he was
know,
talking-
man. Like, that
Because, bro,
dude, that dude
regular
is
ass people
he's
cannot
some other
see, bro.
shit.
Because people, they're a sheep, dog. You're a sheep, right? Gen Z ass looking ass. Nah, I'm joking. I'm not joking about the Gen Z shit. That's true. You guys are gonna die off sooner than we are. You probably
Yeah,
live the.
probably. It'd be
Can
some
we send them
grasshoppers.
to Mars so that they can learn what it means to traverse a journey that exists, that you don't come back from?
Yeah.
There's a fucking Chinese rocket piece of trash that's supposed to land.
Okay.
Did it land already? Are you
Oh,
familiar?
the one that they lost, right? And they
No,
don't know where it's landing.
What happened was the rocket made orbit, and then the engine rocket also happened to make orbit, and they didn't plan on it making orbit. And it's funny because, like, if I was testing a missile out and I wanted to see if I can make it go orbital,
Yeah.
I would just do it. I mean, they already have that technology, orbital strikes and shit.
Yeah.
Orbital missiles. But essentially, it was just a piece of rocket that they fucked up by it reaching an altitude where it ended up in orbit, and it started drifting off, and they couldn't predict it until about a couple hours before it's about to hit Earth and re-enter. But the
So do they know where it's going to hit now?
You know what? I'm not sure if it hit already, but if it did, I know this is Wednesday when you guys are seeing this. I'm sure it hit already. Hopefully, it didn't hit anybody.
Yeah, it'll definitely hit by then.
It probably fell on Ghislaine Maxwell's old home or whatever.
Straight up fell on Yemen, and it's a government job.
Or it like fell on Jeffrey Epstein's home or something.
Boom.
I know, right? Just get rid of the evidence. Oh, it's Chinese property now.
That'd be smart as shit, to be honest.
Right? Maybe it was Mossad, the Israeli intelligence. They're like, oh, we need that.
Hey, the Israelis, man, they got to figure it out. They do.
I don't know. I've never been there.
Shit.
They got some good food, don't they?
They have amazing food,
What kind of
yes.
food they got?
Mediterranean. It's all Mediterranean
So
cuisine.
Mediterranean.
Like it's fresh, veggies mainly, and then just chicken, kebab, beef. Like it's really, really fucking good food. The sauces is what will like get you there.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's always something really, really spicy, really, really sweet, or like a nice, like mild of both.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But they're fucking tasteful, very scrumptious, and the cheese. Oh, the cheese. If you like cheese,
I do like cheese. I'm a big fan of provolone, Swiss. There's this
yeah,
one
that's like baby dick cheeses. I'm talking about like more cheese than that.
fucking
Would you eat like a 40-year-old aged cheese?
yeah.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I used to think it was like molded and shit.
It
you
is
feel
mold.
me? Yeah, I mean, it is mold.
It is mold.
But it's weird because it doesn't like, I don't know. They say like it's bad for you, right? Like mold's bad for you on food. But
Mhm.
that shit is dank. Like it's really fucking good cheese.
The cheese, I don't know what good cheese is. One time I went to some thing and they were having like, the man was like showing me beer and cheese. And
Wait, trim your beard and cheese?
no, my bad.
Or get a
I was
beer
at
and
a
cheese?
small get together,
Yeah.
and this person pulled out some craft beers.
Okay.
This was in Milwaukee, and Milwaukee has like really good beer, and it was only beer that you could get there. And he was like, "Oh, I have some cheese and crackers or whatever the fuck."
Yeah.
Started a
Like
fucking
you're basically making a charcuterie board.
whatever the fuck he was doing. He was like, "Oh, look at this right here. Put that cheese, put the cracker,
Put the cheese, put
put
the
the
cracker.
cracker, and then put it
Mhm.
in your mouth."
Mm.
I swear to God, by the end of it, I was like, "This all just tastes like cheese. It just all tastes like fucking cheese."
You know what the
I don't
problem
give a
is?
flying hoot.
Did you grow up eating Lunchables?
All the time.
See, that's the problem, right? It's like
Processed cheese.
that level of cheddar cheese is
Mhm.
in your mind
Mm-hmm.
when you eat cheese. But when you and honestly, I'm someone who I don't even expand my fucking palate. Like I really don't. Cuz I had what's that really expensive dish that people love? You like dip it what is it?
Hummus,
No, it's like it's the fucking the squid's babies or some shit like that. No, that's calamari, right? No.
caviar.
Caviar. That shit fucking sucks.
Does it?
It's fucking terrible.
What does it taste like?
Nothing. That's the thing.
Yeah, you know why
it's bland.
You know why
like,
it's worth anything?
what?
You know why it's worth anything?
Because it's rare as shit.
I don't know if it's rare. I
No,
think
it's rare, dude. They literally have farms, bro.
No,
because you have to
that's
cut
true.
open
I've seen I've seen that they have farms in certain
Dude,
places, and
a fucking
no, dude,
thing of that sells for $800.
I could be
my
wrong,
friend.
bro. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think I heard. I swear, I'm not gonna swear, but I think it's like bullshit. That I think I'm saying I think I'm not saying bullshit that it's bullshit. I'm saying I think I've heard someone tell me that it's bullshit, and that the only reason it's overpriced is because rich people.
Yeah, rich people pay
just
for
made it
anything.
overpriced.
Yeah,
Like
because they're just like, that
truffles, too.
sounds... Well, truffle's good. You ever
I've
had
actually
truffle?
never tried truffles. Bro.
Truffle's
I've
pretty
seen
damn
something where
dank.
you could get like a plate and it's like $15 for an extra truffle.
Yeah, they're
Fire?
good.
what does
I
it
like
taste like?
truffle a lot, actually.
What is it?
It's something... I think it's like a chocolate some shit. I couldn't tell you. I
Can you tell me,
just
but you've
know
tried
I've...
it?
Yes, I've
Yeah.
been blessed enough to have some of the finer dishes in life.
Yes.
Yeah. And truffle's really good. I liked it. But I don't have the funds to buy truffle. You know what I mean? But
I've
actually,
seen some people like.
homeboy, Salt Bay,
What about him?
that's you know who that is. That's what he's known as. Yeah, yeah, exactly. He opened
Another
a
meme.
restaurant in
Another meme.
Beverly Hills about 2-3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a 24 karat gold steak with truffle on it, and it's like fucking like 10 grand or some shit like that. And I'm just like, see, that's the type of shit that rich people will do. Like, this dude is such a fucking marketing genius that he was like, I'm gonna go to Beverly Hills. I'm gonna make these motherfuckers pay for anything I put on the plate. And what are they doing?
Paying for anything.
They're
he puts on
paying
the
for
plate.
anything he puts on the fucking plate.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's all beautiful, bro.
It's fucking
some
smart,
king shit, huh?
man. It's some real
king
smart
shit.
shit. It's
some
king
real
shit,
king
literally.
Dog, yes.
He needs his crown.
That-
Not the
yeah.
Burger King crown, though. Not the Burger King one, though.
He needs that
I don't
king
know if
shit.
you've seen the Burger King
Heavy
shit.
as a head that wears a crown on some king shit. There was this post-quarantine skit. I thought it was funny. It's funny because it's just only certain people that like claim to have not spoken to anybody ever since quarantine. But they were making fun of how like people are finally back at like a house party.
Yeah.
Elon Musk was there and he was hitting on this girl, but he was so socially awkward.
I thought he's with Halsey.
No,
are they like on and off?
It's a skit.
Oh, it's a skit. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
He's married to Grimes. They got a baby together.
Grimes, there
Archangel
you go. That
is the
woman.
name of their baby.
Her name's Grimes.
Her name is Grimes. Yeah, I don't know her real name. I didn't even know her stage name.
I think it was Halsey. Who the fuck is Halsey going out with?
Who the fuck is Halsey?
She's hot.
Who is Halsey?
Singer.
A nobody. All right.
She's a singer.
Oh, cool. Just she sing good music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a lot of EDM shit.
Right.
You know, she's like the voice in a lot of this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's like the background voice and shit.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, but she has her own music. Yeah, exactly.
She's dancing
is
like
that?
a stripper. She's
there it
dancing
is.
like a stripper. Bro, it's so hilarious. People like like people have been hanging out with other people. It doesn't matter. Like,
yeah,
it's not like you haven't seen your homies in like forever. Everybody links up, drops 5 and shit.
I mean, at this point, yes.
Right.
But at the beginning of the pandemic, fuck, it probably wasn't until like 4 or 5 months that people were really like, yeah, fuck this. I'm just gonna go hang out with my friend.
Yeah, it's funny. I was getting an Uber to go pick up my car because I was too drunk to drive home. I left it somewhere.
Good for you.
Yeah,
that's the responsible thing to do.
That's exactly
Good
what
for
the Uber
you.
guy said. He was like, I think this is what it's best for.
Yeah, literally
helping people out of a situation where like they might be somewhere that they need to ride from.
Yeah, I'm proud to say my friend did not drink and drive.
I'm a pretty good drunk driver.
No. Disregard all that.
How can you get better at drunk driving if you don't practice? You gotta practice.
You ain't wrong.
I get blasted. Sorry.
Blasted?
Blasted. No.
Shit.
Look, the guy was
wrap yourself around a pole.
The Uber driver was telling me a story that his friend is this guy who quit working for an airline. I think it was American Airlines or United Airlines. By the way, if you saw my video while I was out of town, my airplane story, there's nothing American about American Airlines, and there's nothing United about United Airlines. They need to change their name to fucking Chafa Airlines or whatever the fuck.
So it's the dude who didn't even arrive to his fucking.
It's their fault.
Shut up,
it's
bro.
Their
That's
fault, bro.
your
they
fault.
got a bunch of bureaucracy shit, dog. Well, they got TSA and shit, bro. Let me walk through.
Did you check in online?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have to. To get your boarding pass.
No, you don't.
You don't have to. You're right. You don't have
what
to.
the fuck?
You can show up early.
Yeah, you should check in online.
Yeah, but going to the airport and checking in early enough with time is fine. Yeah, it's funny because I was having lunch.
Yeah.
This fucking terrible trash ass burger right there at the airport. And
Umami?
No, it was just trash. It was just trash.
What kind of burger did you get?
A trash burger.
How the fuck? What? Okay, first off, I don't know how you do a burger wrong.
The meat was overcooked.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
And it wasn't juicy. That's what it was.
What?
Yeah.
A burger not juicy?
I swear to God. I just swore.
They straight up said impossible meat. Enjoy.
It was bad.
But yeah, go on.
What the fuck was I talking about? Okay, yeah. So the Uber driver was telling me that he has a friend who used to work for an airline.
Mm-hmm.
You can Google this. This happened in 2010. He tells me that. Oh, I actually looked it up on Google because he was telling me it turned into like a big story.
Yeah.
It was an overnight sensation.
Isn't that always the most wild shit?
Yeah. You know what? And now that I think about it, it was like coming back to me. I was trying to remember it just from memory before I Googled it.
I met Rick James' brother one time,
mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Yeah, my name's this," and I was like, "Okay, what the fuck?" I was like, "Yeah, right, whatever." I didn't even think about it. This wasn't even at like the yacht job. Yeah. Like this was in the middle of fucking nowhere, basically, in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Yeah, my name's Leroy. I'm Rick James' brother," and I was like, "Yeah, right, all right, whatever."
Leroy James.
And I had a conversation with him, and then afterwards, I looked him up. I was like, "Holy shit, that was really Rick James' brother." But yeah, go on.
He tells me that the guy was in an argument with another passenger. Basically, loses it on the job, right? He says, "I've been doing this for 20 years." This is verbatim, and then grabs 2 beers from the serving tray, pulls opens the emergency exit, pulls the chute, slides down, only to realize he forgot his phone up there, and then went right back up, grabbed it, slid back down, and drove home.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So he was so pissed at working as a flight attendant.
Yeah. He was, I'm not having this shit no more.
Literally. They were arguing over some luggage bullshit.
Yeah.
And then immediately fucking, he just was like, fuck this.
I love how the news like got on the coverage of that. They were like, "This is so wrong."
Yeah, I'm sure he was white, because if he was black, he probably would have been shot on the way out.
May have.
Yeah, because he just basically went home. They arrested him the next day. Then
The marshals came, or like the fucking police?
the police.
The marshals from the fucking
and so he
the
said
airport.
He said that, like, yeah, I know this guy, and he mentioned it. I'm like, oh shit, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And he was like an overnight sensation. Just going out like a boss.
Everybody wants their 10 minutes of fame.
Right, because it's like, I fucking hate my job.
Yeah.
Fucking hate what I do. I just want to fucking like not have to deal with this bullshit. I want some time off. I want to be able to just get off and not have to worry about going to bed only to wake up the next morning to do the exact same shit.
It's a hell of a way to quit.
It's a hell of a way to quit. It was hilarious. It's just kind of, it's the thing of like dreams.
That's how I want to quit. Like if I ever really, really fucking hate a job, I want to like open a beer, start drinking it, be like, well, no. First off, I'd say, today's my last day. And then I'd be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah, I feel
like,
you.
and then just
40-year-old
and then just fucking drink a beer and like
shotgun it, dude.
Yeah, just straight fucking shotgun it. You know, frat boy shit.
Some frat boy shit, dog.
Boom,
yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, I never joined a frat, but I don't feel like it. I don't think I ever did.
Yeah,
I joined a club, but not a frat.
You joined a club?
Yeah, I joined a club. I made a club.
The Fight Club.
That was in high school.
We don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah, you can't talk about Fight Club.
You know,
yeah,
if you've seen the movie, you know you don't talk about Fight Club.
That's the number one rule.
Every time.
No, I made this.
That
club
was
in
such
college.
a twist in that movie, though. By the way.
Yeah, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, that wasn't the spoiler.
No, we didn't say anything. Just that's a twist.
My bad. Yeah, that is a good twist.
Stupid ass.
Yeah, it's some Christopher Nolan type shit. Fucking.
You joined a club.
I made one.
You made a club.
A film and TV club at the college I went to. It was real cool.
Oh really?
Yeah, I did.
At WLA.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, I put it together. I got a sponsor from one of the teachers.
That's so interesting. 'Cause my friend actually made a club at SMC.
Bro, like it wasn't even like a ploy to get women or anything.
Yeah.
Because in my head I'm like, yeah, just me.
Now the film women are hot though.
Yeah, because just doing this, I'm like, this will attract many women.
Yeah.
I then ended up joining another club where I met this girl, who, like, we hit it off apparently, like right away. Like the first day I hit that club.
You were like, "Do you believe in life after loving?"
And fucking, I hope we don't get copyright striked. And then we just hit it off.
It's like, my vocals, bitch. Don't copyright nothing.
Yeah.
Unless I'm that good. If I'm that good, then shit, let me know. I'll go on American Idol tomorrow.
We hit it off, and she actually came back to visit. She went back to where she was from.
Yeah.
And she came all the way out to visit me.
She was from like Australia or something.
She was from New York.
Oh, nice.
And
did you tap?
Of course, she literally came back.
Yes, sir.
To visit.
Oh, now you understand.
Your photo is sheesh. Yes, I know it. I remember now.
It's a heroin reference, so it's gotta be. I still believe it.
I finally get that reference. Oh my god, I just had an epiphany.
Fucking
That's how
Gen
it feels
Z
when
over here.
if you guys are gonna be looking at memes and then you realize what they mean, you're like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then subsequently after, I stopped hosting my club because all my club members got fucking lazy.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Or I was not a very good leader. But I
like that constructive criticism. That's good.
Maybe I didn't want to maybe I let my ego get in the way. Because I like telling people what to do. You know this, Nick, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you say speak when being spoken to, yes. And you know I always have to ask permission.
And you still have the ball and chain, no cap.
Well, we're getting past that.
We're getting past that. I'm slowly making the chain links longer.
Yeah, exactly.
They now reach to the bathroom.
God damn, can you imagine? That'd be that's a kink right there.
That's some king shit.
That's a kink right there.
Yeah. Oh, kink. I think you said some kink shit. Kink shit.
A little bit of both. Kink,
bit of both, yeah.
Kink. You know the vibes. I keep her on
a tight leash. You know what I'm saying?
If you're not into a kink, you're not a king. How about that?
Yeah. Boom. If you're not into a kink, you ain't a king. I'm into feet.
Psych. You're into feet? Are you really?
I'm joking. See, that's a joke.
No, I know friends that are into feet. Like to the point where they'll be like, yo, like her feet are nasty. I will not fuck her. And it could be like a bad woman, bro, like bomb. And they'll be like, nah, the feet, bro, the feet. And I'm like, why? And they're like, cause bro, like, you know, certain style position when you're like standing up and you got her feet here.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yeah, bro, I love to suck some toes while I'm like hitting.
Oh my God.
So they love feet.
Freaks.
I mean, hey, you
Fuck
know,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Look,
After they told me like start looking at women's feet, I did
It's
start
like dudes who
looking
take
at
a
women's feet.
bite
I
out
don't
of
want to
girls.
fuck women's feet though. Like I'm not like, yo, let me get a hand job from your feet. You know what I'm saying? A foot job. That's what
Look,
it's called. Foot job.
I'm into a
Yeah.
woman who's got a just mad bod. You know what I'm saying? Mad bod. If she's got ugly feet, that sucks for her, not for me.
So you grew up watching MILF porn or what?
Nah, it was more like
Shout out Happy Mother's Day, by the way.
Yeah, happy Mother's, happy MILF Day.
Yes, sir.
God damn, we have too much fun, huh?
We have a lot of fun.
We do have a lot of fun. I do really appreciate everybody tuning in. I know you guys can't wait to listen to our next episode next week.
I hope so. I think we had a really good one.
We are technically the best podcast you've never heard of. So,
oof, there it is.
Is there anything left? Is there anything else you want to say? Before we close up? Anything else we missed that I may have wanted to bring up, but I just didn't bring up?
No, not really. I mean, no, I don't think so. No, I mean, as always, thank you guys for tuning in. We enjoyed every one of you.
On some king shit.
If you make
On
it,
some king shit.
if you make it this far, then you know you're one of the elite of this
Yeah,
group.
you're one of the elite, and no queens allowed.
Oh well, I'm pretty sure a queen or two makes it here.
I'll make her might.
Well, I know a queen makes it here. So shout out you, queen. You are basically a mother to me. I love you so much. Yeah. Peace.
Peace.